Hello traders, today is the 23rd of June 2011 and happy trading to you all. The time in London is 11:26 a.m. London time, okay, and 6:26 a.m. Eastern time. For those of you who are new to us, we are the TSTW24 traders. Our website is www.stochastic-macd.com. This video is for educational purposes only. It's neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell any financial instrument. The title of this video is a stock market capitulation, not manipulation. Stock market capitulation. Okay, what is a stock market capitulation? We want to look at it. Okay, and we will apply in this video what we call the market pattern: trend, pulse, trend. We are looking at a weekly chart of Boston Scientific Corporation. The epic is BSX, Bravo Sierra X-ray. Okay, we did a video before regarding Boston Scientific. Okay, the title of the previous video is tactical trading strategy. If you haven't watched that video, you can go and watch it. Tactical trading strategy. Okay, what is stock market capitulation? Okay, now you can see clearly here on the weekly chart that the price went down, okay, and then display a double bottom pattern. On the weekly chart, the double bottom pattern is a consolidation zone. Do not forget that. Repeat, on the weekly chart, the double bottom pattern is a zone. Price went down and consolidated on the weekly chart. You will see price running down and then display a double bottom pattern, or price going up and then display a double top pattern. The double top after an uptrend is a consolidation zone on the weekly chart. The weekly chart is one of the best time frame that traders must pay attention to. It's excellent time frame. When you see a resistance level on the weekly chart, when you see a trend line on the weekly chart, pay attention. Respect all the key levels on the weekly chart. If you are using all the time the daily chart, I invite you to look at the weekly chart. The weekly chart, if you see a channel on the weekly chart, if you see a trend line on the weekly chart, if you see a support on the weekly chart, if you see a resistance on the weekly chart, pay attention. If you see a median line on the weekly chart, pay attention. If you see the Bollinger Band, the price at the edge of the upper band or the Bollinger Band on the weekly chart, pay attention. The weekly chart is excellent time frame. Okay, we will see very often that most of the indicators have a period of 14. You will see stochastic 14, RSI 14, momentum 14. Most of the charting software we give traders the default period 14. Why do they use 14? One of the reasons why they use 14 is because we have 52 weeks. 52 weeks in a year. We divide 52 by 2, you have 26. You divide 26 by 2, you have 13. Instead of using 13 weeks, because a lot of people consider the number 13 as a bad word, they prefer to use 14. That's why you see most of the indicator 14, 14, 14 is designed for the weekly chart. So if you have been using stochastic 14, RSI 14, all this 14, 14, 14 is because of the weekly chart. It's designed for the weekly chart. Okay? But the purpose of this video is not about 14 or weekly chart. It's about the capitulation of the stock market. We see here the price went down and then display a double bottom pattern. The double bottom pattern is a bullish pattern, but the pattern is validated only when the nut is broken. This is what we call the nut, the top, this resistance level here. So price ran down. There was a downtrend many days. Each candle here represents a weekly chart, weekly candle. Okay, so all this week the price went down and then the price suddenly found support here, ran off. Bear who were selling here said no, it's not finished here. They sold it down, but the same bulls that bought it here, they rebought it again. You see, creating a double bottom pattern. The double bottom pattern is a validation of a support level. This is a clear cut, a valid level for this Boston Scientific in the zone of 6 trade, a valid support level. When you are trading and you locate a valid support level, that's excellent place to hide your stop loss. Stop loss 20 pip or 30 pip behind a valid support level. That's excellent place to hide your stop loss. Okay. Now, so the price display a double bottom pattern and break the nut. This is what we call the nut. As soon as the nut is broken bullishly, you see with this tall candle, you usually see a bullish tall candle because trader place orders there to buy. Okay, price deep below. You see sometimes the price will break it. You see here the first people break it with this one, and then they dip below it, and then they close exactly on it. Trader bought it very fast. The nut is broken. Now how do you buy? You wait for the pullback. You see these 2 weeks candle bring the pullback nicely. To not chase the price, if you want to buy, wait for the pullback near a valid support level or near a dynamic support level. Dynamic support level are excellent tools like moving averages. Okay, so price going up, when it pull back on the weekly chart, not on the 5-minute chart, not on the 10-minute chart, it pulled back here on the weekly chart. Trader responded and bought it. At this point in time, we will consider that the bulls are in charge of the market because they break the nut. The downtrend is declared kaput. So there is this kind of enthusiasm, bullish enthusiasm, bullish blah blah blah. The market is excited to bring the price to a new dimension. But look what's happened. The price just turned around. Last time I showed you one video and where we were showing you how the price turned around. When you see the price turn around like this, you don't ask for another miracle. It's just a gorgeous move to the turn around. Look at that. Turn around. Like at a roundabout. It turn around here. Only to come back and break back below the nut. I will draw a horizontal line there for you. This is what we call a capitulation. A stock market capitulation. The nut has been broken. Bullish momentum has started. Price going up. But what's happened? There was a capitulation. The price break back below the nut on the weekly chart. The market capitulation is usually observed on the weekly chart. So the nut has been broken, price went up, and only instead of retesting it nicely and validating this level as a support level, it break below it. That's a capitulation of the bulls. The bulls lost it. They took control by breaking the nut. They bring it up only to be met by some more aggressive sellers. Price return back below the nut. This is what we call capitulation. But it's not finished yet, because you may get into trap. You can either fall into the trap of the crab traders or the bar traders or Gartley pattern traders. It's not finished. It's not finished. Even though there is a capitulation, the capitulation is the fact that the nut has been broken, but the price failed to find a support on the nut, so to speak. As the price was coming to retest it, it fell and went below it. That's what we call the capitulation of the stock market. This is the first capitulation. In the second video, we will show you the second type of stock market capitulation. The capitulation is taking place on the weekly chart, and it's so important. And the price was trending fast, and then display a double bottom pattern. The nut is broken. Price retest the nut. Bullish momentum has started, but price fell to find a support on the nut at the retest point, breaking below it. At this point in time, this is what we will call a capitulation on the stock market. You do not sell straight away. You wait for a retest, because be aware of the bat pattern, the crab pattern, the Gartley pattern. Price come back, we watch it to retest exactly there. Here it fell. Now, I want to draw a trend line here for some of the new traders. Okay, you can draw a trend line like this. Okay, because the price is going very fast here. You don't have a 2 point here to draw a trend line, but this is perfectly okay. So you can draw a small channel like this. You see, you break it here. You see, okay, you break it here. Here, because you're on a weekly chart, you have to switch time frames. Okay, to know how to enter this trade. Okay, this is about a multiple time frame trading, top down trading method, locating the weakness and going to another time frame to enter the trade. Okay, so you will use a multiple time frame trading to enter, like professional trader, this zone. Okay, here it went down, paying attention to this support level. This support level also, where I place my red horizontal line, is also broken. Price come back, we can draw it now so you can see it. Okay, price come back and retest. The retest, you see, He break this one, don't sell straight away. He came back and retest. Don't sell because he retest. Okay? You see? Now we have a bearish engulfment. Now we are talking. Wait for a clear cut sell signal. Here he break it, retest. Wait for a clear cut signal. Boom, it gap down. Okay? Try to go back and retest the low part. Retesting. Here again, retest of this level. Kaput. That's how you sell. Breakdown, retest. Valid signal to sell. Breakdown, retest. Valid signal to sell. Breakdown, retest. Valid signal to sell. Okay? Breakdown, retest. Valid signal to sell. Okay? So the capitulation of the stock market is the failure of the price to find a support at the nuts when the price was trying to retest the nuts. Talking about the double bottom pattern on the weekly chart. I hope you enjoyed this video about the capitulation of the stock market that you will put into the practice in order to cream the market consistently. Remember that the capitulation of the market is usually observed on the weekly chart when the first condition that the price must trend down. So the first question, do you see a trend? Yes, there is a trend down. Okay. Next step, price try to go up, they push it down, price display a double bottom pattern. So trend, double bottom pattern on the weekly chart. The nut is here. Okay. The nut is this level here. Okay. Once the nut is broken bullishly, the nut must be broken bullishly. Pew! You see here, you see the top candle? Bullishly, okay? And retest here. Okay? Went up. So the downtrend has been declared kaput. The downtrend is declared finished because the nut is broken bullishly and retested. Validation of the nut now as a support level. It was a resistance level before because the price went down. Now it becomes, okay, a support level. The downtrend is kaput on the weekly chart. Now bullish momentum has begun. Price tried to go down a bit, but it fell back below the nut. This is what we call the capitulation of the stock market. This is the first example of the capitulation of the market. I invite you to watch the second part of this video titled Stock Market Capitulation, Part 2. I thank you for watching, and we will speak to you very soon. We are the TSTW 24 traders.